Red Mouse Alternative History, Episode 8, Napoleon in New Orleans. Before the turn, the map looked like this. In our timeline, Louisiana is the empire Napoleon sells before he needs it. France regains it from Spain, then liquidates it to the United States in 1803. New Orleans becomes American. Napoleon later escapes Elba, returns to France, loses at Waterloo, and is buried alive on Saint Helena. The redoubt is gone before the exile begins. In the Red Mouse timeline, France keeps Louisiana. Saint-Domingue still bleeds the French Atlantic project, but Napoleon refuses to surrender the Mississippi mouth. New Orleans becomes the last useful hinge of a French New World empire. Port, customs house, river gate, military depot, and Creole political center. When Napoleon escapes Elba, he does not gamble on Paris. He gambles on distance. Loyal captains, false papers, sympathetic ports, and a narrow British search window carry him west across the Atlantic. Waterloo never happens. The emperor aims for New Orleans. Napoleon lands where the Mississippi meets the Gulf. Without networks, money, ports, factions, and delay, New Orleans is just Saint Helena with better food. But with them it becomes a redoubt. French officials, Creole merchants, veterans, river forts, and men willing to use him before Britain can seize him. The army does not arrive all at once. It leaks west. Officers, gunners, engineers, cavalrymen, sergeants, guardsmen, and adventurers discarded by Bourbon France. 5,000 veterans of Napoleon's wars are not 5,000 ordinary immigrants. They are a portable military institution. The United States cannot ignore a Bonapartist power at the Mississippi mouth, but after the War of 1812, handing Napoleon to Britain looks like obedience. Washington wants him contained. Western farmers want the river open. Gulf politicians wonder what such a man could do against Spain, Britain, and the frontier. A Gulf expansionist faction forms around opportunity. Louisiana Creoles, planters, merchants, veterans, filibusters, and anti-British men do not need to love Napoleon. They need him useful. Florida, Texas, Cuba, and Mexico all sit within reach of New Orleans, and Napoleon knows how to turn ambition into armies. To the southwest, New Spain is breaking. Peninsular loyalists fear the French usurper. Criollo elites hate Spanish exclusion but fear popular revolt. Royalist officers want order. Insurgents want independence. Napoleon cannot simply rule Mexico. He must present himself as the sword that can end Spanish weakness and contain the United States. Red Mouse postulates that the final project is not the conquest of America, it is the blocking of it. A French New Orleans, a veteran cadre, a Gulf faction, and a Mexican opening become the pieces of Napoleon's last game. A Bonapartist bulwark from the Mississippi to Mexico, forcing the United States, Britain, and Spain to face an empire that should have died in Europe.